little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from
Nasty.
the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though.
That
is
no
nasty.
wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's shaking, guys? How you living out there, man? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course. Shout out to everybody that's been following us on our new Instagram. That's DEAF2 Radio. Make sure y'all follow us there.
Def to Radio, man. And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're notified when we drop new music. Up-and-coming artists, make sure you check out the link in the description. If you want some promotion at the beginning of one of our up-and-coming videos, make sure you click the link in the description, man. We'll get you hooked up. All right, man, getting back to Ratt, man. We did Round and Round, and I think at the end of that video, we played a little bit of this song, right?
Lay It Down.
Yeah, we were like, we may need to get to that, you know, but we never got around to getting back to it because I think it was like, what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago, man. It was a long time ago. It's been years since we touched Ratt. We did, I don't know if it's the name of the song. I just remember What You See Is What You Get in the chorus.
Okay.
What you see is what you... That was the other song that we listened to at the end of that Ratt video. So, but I've always looked at Ratt as a band that we could potentially love because the songs we've done, man, they just seem a little bit heavier. The riffs are always Van Halen-esque. So let's revisit Ratt again. And we're doing a song that we listened to at the end of the Round and Round video. Make sure y'all check out that Round and Round video if you haven't seen it. And we're doing Lay It Down. And this is off that 1985 album, Invasion of Your Privacy. Let's rock.
Hey, I remember that. Hey.
This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. When I say Van Halen-esque, these riffs sound like some... I understand that Van Halen like inspired everybody, right? But... I don't think anyone else that we've heard quite makes me feel that they I don't always get that instinct to say Van Halen with every other 80s hair metal band at this time. Not saying that they aren't. Def Leppard and everybody you know, they're not influenced or Dokken. But as soon as you hear them riffs in this, like the and the tone, that to me instantly I was like, yeah, that's Van Halen.
You know why? Because Van Halen is fucking fly. Yeah. And that's why. Because it gives you that like, man, this shit is just, it's just very cool the way they put those chord progressions together, man. Really and don't get me wrong, guys. I know that the people that don't like this, it could be one little thing to trigger your ass and you're like, man, I just don't like the chorus. I don't like the way this is, because I'm a lot like that too. So I understand that one little thing could just take me out the whole fucking song. But man, you got to give credit where credit's due, man. And when you hear those chords, man, it may not be difficult. I always say that. It may not be the most complicated, but it just sounds really, really good, man. Does the shit sound good? You know what I mean? It's not about, you know what I mean, how difficult the shit is to play. Does it sound good? And if the answer to that is yeah, man, it just may not be for you, bruh. Yeah. But it's definitely for me so far.
Well, that sounds good. What we just heard, the tone on them riffs and the way they put that thing together was nice. Let's start that back. And I think we felt the same from what I remember when we did the Round and Round reaction. When we listened, we were like, yeah. And I think I was like, I don't know if I'm in a good mood or what, but the shit sounds good. And yeah, it's years later. Same response. So let's start it back up. It just makes you wanna. I like the. Yeah, Ratt is hard, man.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Ratt is hard, man. Ratt is hard.
Every time I hear something that makes me super excited like that, man, I just picture my ass playing some shit like that. I feel like I would be the coolest motherfucker in the world playing some shit like that. Like,
this shit does feel good.
Let me show you how to play this shit. You know what I'm saying? All y'all, let's put Tool in there, everybody. Like, let me show y'all how to play this shit. And I'm embellishing it, dude, because you guys know I love Tool. But the point I'm making is, if I was a guitar player, this is how I would want my shit to sound.
It's hot.
Personally.
I agree.
You know what I mean? And that's not to take credit away from anybody that's more talented or doing something a little bit more difficult. I would just want to sound like this. Yeah. I would want to be the cool fly guitarist back there, just killing it on some cool shit. I don't really need it to be all technical and shit like for Ryan. For Ryan to play it, I want people to say, "Oh, that motherfucker slick as hell, though." You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker slick. That's it. Yeah, he cold as hell with that shit. Just the way he played is just smooth. That's what I want. I don't want to be looked as the most technical motherfucker. That motherfucker's so technical. To me, that technical is like I know I'm falling off the rails, but technical is like the fucking Toyota and Honda of the world. Yeah, it's a very, very good car. Nobody said, man, that shit is fly as hell. They be like, man, that's a very good car. It's reliable and this technically sound. And I don't want that. I don't want the technically sound.
When I had a Honda, no one ever told me I had a nice car. They always talked about the gas mileage.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's reliable. It is reliable.
I want to be the Lambo. I'm sure that is not reliable at all, and I'm sure that is not good on gas mileage, but it's fly as hell. That's what Ratt is. Yeah, give me the fly shit. I want to be the fly guitar player. I don't want to be the technical one. I don't need that.
But they are coincidentally very, very technical here, man. They're playing well. This is nasty. I agree.
It is, man. I know I'm just talking, guys. Ignore all that shit, man. Let's get back to it.
Not sure who the main guitarist is, man, that's leading this melody and those riffs and just responsible for those chord progressions as much. I know that there's some harmonization going on because there's sort of a higher note that's being riffed on while the lower, nastier tone is going off. But shout out to both Robin Crosby and I think Warren DeMartini. I don't know which one is the main lead guitarist here, but
maybe they're going back and forth.
They get nasty. Whoever.
Yeah.
Whoever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just smooth. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah, that's nasty. And the power chord.
I know you don't really care to see me. I'm into total affection, not being scared if you never please me. You know you really want to lay it down right now.
I know. One more pause, because I know they're going to probably bring that groove back in the second verse. I'm hoping that they're going to bring that back. But you know what this makes me think about, George? There was a guy in the comment. I should have wrote his name down. I forgot. So you're going to know who you are when I say this. When we were doing, what was it? I think it was Led Zeppelin. We did another song recently by Led Zeppelin. And
I've Been Loving You.
Is that what it was?
Probably.
Okay. And the guy in the comment was like, he said, you know one thing? He was like, I love seeing you guys dislike a Led Zeppelin song. I love to see the reaction that you guys have. And he's all, I may be alone, but I love to see that. And this is what I love. I wish I could see the inverse of that. I wish I could see your guys' reaction of us liking some shit that you fucking despise. I would love to see that. Because I know you're like, this shit is horrible, but I love it.
Closing laptops and shit like that. Swiping away like,
man, because I just love the way this sounds. Now, I will say that I know you really want, or whatever he says. What did he say?
Lay it down.
Lay it down. That's what he said. I know you really want to lay it down, or whatever he's saying right now. I know you guys hate that shit, and I don't really like that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because you might want to throw me in that category as well, because I don't know if I like
really
it.
Like that
but
either.
The riffs going on in the background.
Dude, that shit is nasty. Nasty, man. I love what I'm hearing here, man. So anyway, we can get back to
it. Let's get back to the regular scheduled programming.
I know you really want to lay it down right now. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down.
They're gonna bring this shit back right here.
Under the sheets you will find me.
Yeah.
I know that nothing's for free. You take what's good for your pleasing.
fly. I don't give a fuck.
Playlist hit.
It's fly, dude.
Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down.
One more pause, because it looks like, I know we're about the middle of the song. Well, a little bit more, but one more pause, guys, man. I was telling George, and I mumbled this purposely because I didn't want you guys to hear this, but fuck it, man. I'm like, I bet you they got a lot of ass when they was in their day, like meaning that women liked them a lot when they were touring. And George's like, oh, hell yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And
All them dudes.
And you know what? You know what kills a hater more? What kills a hater more? Hater meaning someone else that does what you do, but just dislikes maybe the song choice or how you approach it. What kills those people even more is, number one, you're getting the women, you got the fame, and you can play your ass off. He's still bodying it in the middle of this fly ass shit. It's still kind of technical, so it's almost like, what can you say? You know what I mean? It's like I feel like this guitarist would probably be looked at from other guitars like, no, he can actually play. I'm not really into Ratt. That's probably exactly how the conversation go. I'm really not into Ratt, but you know what he is? He's a solid guitar, but he's not as good as this person, but maybe that other person don't get as much pussy though. And he don't get as much, and he's not as popular, and he can play, and he's like, that's how you kill him. I'd rather be well-rounded in all those categories than be able to be killing it in one category. Yes, give me that. Give me that all day. And I'm done. I'm done, so you can continue, sir.
Lay it down. 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 Lay it down.
Uh-oh.
If you give me just one chance to prove myself. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down.
This is man.
It does. It does.
Lay it down. Lay it down.
Yep. Perfect lane. Yeah, they fucking killed that guy.
Yeah.
They really did though. Ratt is a hard. I like them. I need to hear a few more songs before I jump out the window, man.
Yeah.
From what I'm hearing,
I don't. I like them.
2 songs and that's it.
That's
I
it.
like them. I'm talking about it. What I'm talking about is if I like them more than certain other bands that we've done. Because I'm thinking they slept on a little bit. I think they might be a little slept on, but you know, I don't know.
Now, one thing I will say, that little breakdown, the romantic, I want to prove myself in love or something like that. That part, I was a little scared because I've been, having such a good time throughout this reaction, and that came in. I was like, oh shit, maybe this is gonna take a drastic detour to the pop-ish type of side of things and get out of the rock side of it. So, but it wasn't. It was short-lived. I would have rather that not be there though, to be honest with you. But it was short-lived enough for me to get back in the groove and lay it down. That was a good song, man. I would have rather them just stay in the Lay It Down. That I really want to know, whatever the fuck they were saying, take all that shit out. Just lay it down right there. Just boom, bam, bam, just stay right there. That shit right there is fly. And going back into the chorus, or excuse me, the verse, dope, man, dope.
Yeah.
I really like that a lot, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got shit else to say. Go ahead.
Yeah, that part right there though. But it wouldn't be an '80s song without the cheese on it,
Yeah,
man.
that's true.
That's just what it was, man. That was the breakdown. That was like with Boys II Men, Girl. You know what I'm saying? My man with a deep voice from Boys II Men. So I mean, that's just, you got to take the good with the bad with some of that '80s stuff, man. But the good in this was really, really fucking good, man. With those riffs, those are some of the nastiest sounding riffs that I've heard in hair metal. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I felt the same way with Round and Round, and even the other song. I think it was the What You See Is What You Get. They have such a heaviness to them that I think would just kind of separated them just a little bit from other bands that were like this. It doesn't feel as straightforward party rock. It just feels a little bit more clever, feels a little bit more visceral in the riffs and the heaviness than I would say other 80s hair metal bands. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And I wasn't mad at his approach. I don't even like his voice. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't even mad at the approach on how his cadence on this song either. I just didn't like the chorus itself. The chorus itself is okay, and then that romantic the romantic whatever breakdown or whatever he was trying to do right there. He said, and I know you only want romance, and I'll give you all that I can if you give me just one chance to prove myself. And I lay it down after all that. But overall, man, dope song. I'm actually going to rock that. That's playlist for me. I'm going to rock that one. You know what I mean? So that's 2 for 2 for Ratt.
And I did, I know I said I was done, but I did really like the guitar solo. And it sounded like in the guitar solo, it was 2 different guitars going back and forth. Yeah. I don't know, I could be wrong, but it did sound like it was 2 different people playing during that time. And I really like that
crazy.
Too. Yeah, I really like that
I agree.
Too, man.
The guitar solo was solid too, man. The guitar work was by far the shining sort of piece of this song. The guitar work in this song was just incredible to me. Shout out to everybody that has been requesting us to get back to Ratt. I'm happy we did. We might just get right back to them. Give us some feedback. If y'all want us to do the What You See Is What You Get or whatever that other song, we might just do it anyway, even if y'all don't want us to do it, because it sounded hot in that reaction. So, but give us some other reactions or some suggestions for Ratt. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost in Vegas.
We out.